Hello, everyone. It's just a sign of the times. It's a positive vibe. I am your host, Nikia. Welcome to another podcast for Positive Vibes Only. We're going to start off because I got tagged with sending a very special happy birthday to my niece, Samaya. She turned 17 today. And to my nephew, CJ, who turned 7 today. Okay, there you go. Happy birthday, guys. I love you. Auntie loves you. You know, kisses and hugs. First order of business is I want to thank everyone who has been sharing the post, who have been commenting, who have been purchasing products, who have been sharing all the information. I thank you. My family thanks you. I thank you for all the orders that we receive. And we got inventory. Yay. I'm just waiting for about 4 more things to come into the mail. And once I receive that mail, I'll be all set for our event. Segue into the event, the backyard event, hey, that we are going to be featured at on September 26th. Here in the city of Newport News. I've been posting the flyer and advertising it. So please, if you guys can make it, please come out and support small Black businesses here in the state of Virginia and the city of Newport News. Please come out, share. Let everybody know. Tell anybody that you believe would want to come in to support, want to show up to buy products, purchase products. We greatly appreciate it. Greatly, because a lot of our businesses are struggling. Struggling due to coronavirus. You know, people not really going out, and some of these small Black businesses, they don't have like online shopping. So, you know, it's really great to just come out and patronize. It's a wonderful thing. Okay, so we do have a small Black business that we will feature at the end. But if you want to look at the description, it's right there in the description. Today's topic is finding time for yourself. Very hard to do. In a busy world, you have to find time for yourself. Now, I have seen through my timeline where somebody's always saying, oh, not enough time in the day. If you don't make time for yourself, your body will make time for you. You have to take the time to rest. I'm not saying sleep. You have to take the time to rest, relax, take the time for yourself. Even if it's 15-20 minutes, start off small. You know, forego something to give yourself rest and give you time to rest, because if you don't rest, your body is going to roll off on you. And they say it's old age, but your body going to start breaking down. Like, if you think about it, if you ever came home from work and you were so exhausted and so tired, and you said, I'm just going to lay down for a few minutes, and the next thing you know, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Your body told you to take a nap, and you didn't listen, so the body took the nap for you. You said, I'm just resting my eyes, and now it's 3 o'clock in the morning. The whole day is gone because you were exhausted. You have to make time for yourself. There are some people who are so busy, so busy that, what is that? So bad at burger earlier, sorry. So busy that it's very difficult, because you get up in the morning, you have your morning routine, then you get to work if you're working, or you're working from home, however it is, it's still a routine that you got to go through. Then after routine, if you have children in the house in between your work job, well, I'll speak about myself. Because I'm working from home, so I have to take breaks to make sure they have breakfast. I have to take breaks to make sure they have lunch, their snack. Then I have to take breaks so that they have their midday snack, and then make sure that I'm off of work in enough time to get dinner ready for them and to get them what they need. And then after that, after I'm finished with my job that pays the bills, soon this is gonna be paying the bills, but right now we dealing with that. So I'm getting off topic. So with my job that I have, I got to make sure that that's straight. And then right after I'm done with that job, I'm on my laptop, my personal laptop, making mock-ups, doing, networking, talking to people, trying to promote my business and put all these posts out. And, I take a break sometimes and I'll be on Facebook like, okay, I got to take a mental break and go through memes or whatever and share a lot of stuff. But even in that day, I still have to find time for myself. And what I usually do is I just walk away. Just walk away. I will get up from my chair that I've been sitting in all day, and Paige said, Mommy, you sit in that chair all day. That's probably why my back was hurting the other day. I get up out my chair and I go into the living room and I lay down on the couch just to take some time for myself. I don't have paper books, but I pull up my book on my phone, like my Kindle app on my phone, and I'll just lay there and read for maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour, just to take some time for myself to get my brain off of the hustle and bustle and everything that I have to do. So I take that time for myself. There are other times where I don't take that time for myself because I can't, just based on what I'm doing. Next thing I know, it's sleep. I know that when I was traveling back and forth to work, where I had to get up in the morning, do my daily routine, get myself together, then I had to get in the car, drive to the office, or try to stop and get breakfast in time to drive to the office. And I'm in the office all day, have my lunch break, finish up for the day. Then I'm either driving somebody's home or I'm coming, coming back home or what have you. Then I got to stop and get groceries. Oh gosh. All right, let me get this. And I might forget something. Then I get home. Oh, now it's time for dinner. I got to get dinner. Okay. Then I get dinner, get the kids ready, get them their baths, get them ready for bed. Then it's like, okay, what did you really accomplish today? Then I have to sit back and say, you know what? It's almost 9 o'clock and I haven't done anything for myself. So I stay up an extra hour because I should be in the bed at 10. I'm not, just things that happen. But I have to take that 1 hour. Once they are asleep, they're in bed and they're asleep and the house is quiet, I take at least an hour for myself. I don't care. I will forego sleep so I can take that hour for myself. And even if it's not, even if it is sleep, I will do that. I will take that time for myself. Even if it's just laying in the bed, just with the fan going and watching the ceiling fan spin. I'm taking that time for myself, taking that mental time for myself to get the workday off of me. Or I call my sisters, I'll call my brothers, I'll call my best friends. I will talk to somebody on the phone just laughing and joking, but I am taking that time for myself to take the stress off of me. So another way that people do not make time for their self, it probably won't even be with work. You have house moms that don't have enough time for themselves because, especially if you have small children, they want your attention every 5 seconds. Mommy, 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 mommy. They will constantly pull for your time. And you got to go here and you got to change a diaper, or you got to get a bottle, or if you're breastfeeding, you got to breastfeed, and then you breastfeed and one of your arms is done. You got the other arm trying to chase after the other one. It's a lot going on when you are a mom at home. You got to clean up behind them because they are terrors. I don't care. You have a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, and they not tearing up your house. I'm questioning that because they like turning over stuff. They like emptying the toy box. You just looking for one toy. I just had it yesterday. It was right on the top. They just had it yesterday. It was right on the top, but they'll turn the whole toy box over just to get to that one toy. So now you got to clean that up. Then if they're spilling something, then if they're dropping food, if they're in the bathroom, they're rolling toilet tissue. I don't know what it is with kids are rolling toilet tissue. So it's a lot with you traveling that you running behind your babies. Now, when they get a little older, yes, they can do it themselves. Ryan and Paige is old enough to do it themselves, but Liam isn't. And Liam does not understand mommy's working. Today, he actually said it to me, and I was like, oh, he understands, but I think he just understood in that moment because he's like, mommy, mommy, mommy. And I just looked at him. He said, oh, you're working, and walked away. I was like, oh, he got it. But then came back and kept pointing at my cup because he wanted some of my water. But I'm teaching him that when mommy's working, please don't interrupt me. I'm going to give you your time. Here's the time. And I have to give him times of when I'm going to go on break so he will know, okay, mommy, he'll look at the time. Okay, it's not time yet. He'll look at his tablet. It's not time yet. But it is a lot when you are caring for babies and small children as a house mom. But even house moms, you have to make time for yourself. When you lay the kids down for a nap, whatever time you designate as nap time, when you lay them down for a nap, don't clean up nothing. Don't touch nothing. Don't touch a dish. Don't touch a toy. Don't touch any tissue that's on the floor. Sit your behind down. Sit right there on the couch and take 30 minutes for yourself. Because if you don't, your body's going to take that time for you. You have to take time for yourself. Now, if we're dealing with people who don't have kids, and you take on an extra job because you have the time to do the extra job. You may not have a relationship or anything that you have to do, and you want to take that time to, pull in some extra money and do something. You still have to take rest. Your body needs rest. If your body does not get that rest, it's going to rest for you. And you don't want to come up with these different type of ailments, and you're going to have sleep deprivation, back problems, or anything. I'm not wishing that on anybody, but these are things that happen when you don't take time for yourself. So let me see. Let's think of another one. I ain't write it down. I'm just going off the top of my head, so bear with me. People who work and have school. Now, I worked and had school, and I had Shamel. So I worked during the day. And I'm going to share this story because it was hilarious. I worked during the day, and somebody should have taught me that I should not take two majors back to back when doing night school. So I'm working my full-time job during the day. I have somebody that puts Shamel on the bus so I can get on the train and get to Manhattan to my job. And then I had somebody getting him off the bus so I can make it to, I had to go back to Brooklyn to get him, to drop him off to my cousin's house, then to go all the way back to Manhattan to go to night school. And this was not online school. So one day, I'm running. I'm running. And I was like, I'm not going to fall asleep on the train because I'm going to miss my stop. And I'm sitting in the class. Y'all, when I tell y'all, 20 minutes through my first class, the thing was I had the same teacher back to back. I was taking accounting. The same teacher back to back. When I say I fell asleep, head down, banged on the desk, and didn't know I fell asleep. I'm hearing what the teacher is saying, not realizing that I actually fell asleep. Then I heard everybody bustling, and I was like, oh my God, the class is over. This was a 2-hour class. Because I had one 2-hour class and I had another 2-hour class. So that's 4 hours in the evening after working. A 2-hour class, and I fell asleep after 20 minutes of being there. I looked at my teacher. I was so embarrassed. She said, no, Nakia, it's okay. She said, I know you work and I know you have a child. You just needed that rest, but you got to make sure you take the time for yourself. I had to laugh at myself. She said, don't worry about the class. She had somebody take notes for me. For the lesson, and she said, just go ahead, take a walk, come back, the class starts in 10 minutes, the next class starts in 10 minutes, just come on back. But I was like, yo, I actually fell asleep, and I said I had to be snoring because my head done hit down. I'm like, I had to have been snoring if I was that tired to fall asleep in class. But my body said, nah, you need rest, boo. Take your rest, because if not, your body gonna do it for you. Some gonna go out, some gonna stop working to sit you on your behind and make you sit down, because you have to take time for yourself. You have to. Even if it's just asking somebody, hey, can you watch the kids for me for like 1 hour? I just want to go for a walk. Or, hey, you coming to I got a blessing. My sister came and picked up my children, and she's keeping them for the week. I'm like, hey, oh, power, yes. I get time to myself. It's just like so wonderful. And I didn't think she was going to do it, but, kids asking, where's auntie, where's auntie? But guess what happened to her? She got off of work this morning and was supposed to come this morning to pick them up. But guess what happened? She fell asleep. Come on, people. She fell asleep, and that's why she didn't come get them in the morning, but she came and got them this evening. But again, if you don't take the time for yourself, your body will take it for you. Please. So, Nakia, how do I take the time for myself? I'm glad you asked that. So here we go. Taking the time for yourself. I always say start with 5 minutes. Start with 5 minutes of just being by yourself. That's it. 5 minutes. So let's say you are the person who is working from home and you have the children. My situation, I have the children. So I'm working my job, but then I'm working my business. But after 9 o'clock, all of that ceased. I'm on Facebook. If y'all follow me on Facebook, you see that I share 11 memes, probably 20 or 25 memes in one time. Ooh, it's a fly. Jesus Christ. Maybe 20, 25 memes in one time. Because I'm just saying, oh, that's funny, share. Oh, that's hilarious, share. Oh, that's funny, share. I take time for myself. Other ways that I take time for myself, like I said, I go and just sit on the couch. Or I lay on the couch. And I have my phone with me, and I go to my Kindle app, and I'll go back to the chapter that I was on my last book and just start reading. And I'll set my timer because I don't want to fall asleep on the couch because there's other things that I have to do. So I would set my timer to say, okay, read for 1 hour. And I'll read for that 1 hour, and then I'm fine. And go back to being mommy and doing what I got to do. If you are that person that's working 2 jobs, do you got a day off? I know you got a day off or some time off. So in your day off or your time off, don't work. You're not going to die, but you will die if you keep on pushing yourself. If you are the person that works 2 jobs, just sit back and relax, boo. Take your time. Even if you want to go for a walk or sit in the car and listen to music, take time for yourself. Take that time to sit down, relax, and enjoy your life. Because before you know it, you busting, trying to get all of this done. Life done passed you by. Kids done grew up on you. You ain't see your niece and nephew in almost a month, and now they about as tall as you. Because you've been bustling and running, you didn't take time for anything. If you are that person that works and goes to school, you got a day that you don't have classes. You get a holiday, or you got Saturday and Sunday. There's got to be a day off unless you work 7 days a week. I feel bad for you, boo. But if you got vacation time, take a vacation, please. But yeah, if you really feel that there's not enough time in the day, you got to forego some things to give yourself enough time in the day to do something for yourself. Even if it's just ordering DoorDash or going to a restaurant or ordering food and picking it up, take that time for yourself. You have to, because if not, I'm telling you, your body going to break down on you. Your knees ain't going to work right. Everything, because you're so tense and so aggy that when you actually get time to relax, it's not working because you so tight up. Loosen up. Even go to the park. They got tracks in the park. Walk around the tracks in the park. What else you can do? Jog. Just walk around your house. I said that before. Get a good book. Listen to music. scroll on Facebook, scroll on Instagram, but find that time, even if you start with 5 minutes, find that time to just sit by yourself, enjoy your time, get it together, collect your thoughts, start a journal, start a scrapbook. Um, oh, some people do the little bead. My sister, one of my sisters, she's doing that little bead, jewel bead thing. It looks awesome. I'm not doing that because I got kids and they might tip it over and I'll get mad because all the beads is all over the floor. But yeah, just do something like that. Some people like crochet, cross stitch. Um, I'm doing a lot of feminine things, but watch an old basketball game. That is fun for me. If I and I always go back and watch the basketball, I got my NBA shirt on today, but watch an old video of a basketball game that pissed you off. There was a game with the Knicks and the Pacers back in the day. I ain't gonna say what game it is, but I'm gonna say it was a chump buzzer beater. He ain't hit it on the buzzer, and I was so mad I almost punched my TV. But that was when the Knicks and the Pacers had they little thing. I got over it, but I went back and watched that game, and I was like, yo, they was playing like trash. Oh my God, here I am getting mad that y'all lost, but y'all playing like trash. You need to step it up, man. Be supporting y'all. Y'all ain't stepping up the game, man. Playing no assists. Your rebounds not clapping right. Come on, man. I get very emotional when it comes to sports and my sports team. But go back and watch some old movies. Like on Netflix, they got some of the old sitcoms up there. Go and watch those. But I just want you to take time for yourself. We want you to take time for yourself. Take time to just whatever it is, color. I don't know. Do something. I mean, if they got these little art things. If you like to build or doing things with your hand, at the dollar store, they have these little crafts that you could put together. Little, I remember my sis Carla, she had given me a toy for Liam, and it's like this little mechanical, what was it, like a two-engine plane or something like that. And we sat together with the screw and put it together. Those things are really cool. Find you something to do to get your mind off the hustle and bustle. Even if it's taking a nap, like people say when the baby take a nap, you take a nap. I think I shared that the other day, and now you got 3 kids in your bed. Yeah, that's me. But yeah, if the kids take a nap, you take a nap. I know you want to get things done. I know you want to be pressed to get stuff done and get it together, but baby, don't hurt yourself, please. Don't hurt yourself. Get it together. But find some things that you like, find some things that you want to do, and make time for yourself. And I'm not saying for yourself and somebody else, if you with somebody or whatever. No, I'm saying for yourself, by yourself. Understand. And I'm not trying to make people be single. Don't take it that way. But sometimes you just need that moment, or that zen peace, the feng shui or whatever they call it. You just need that moment to yourself. And then nobody should get upset if you're taking time for yourself, because you giving. And what are you getting in return? So I'm teaching my kids that I'm always doing things for you. I do it because I love you. I do it because I want to see you be a great person. But sometimes mommy needs time to herself. And they'll ask me, mommy, you taking time to yourself? Yes. Okay, we'll leave you alone. And then they'll usher the other ones off. Nope, mommy's got time for herself. But Liam is the funny one. Mommy's taking time for herself, okay? I'm like, you didn't have to yell that. But whatever. It's my kid, I love him. So make sure that you take time for yourself. That is the end of my spiel on taking time for yourself. So we are going into our featured Black business, and this is a little baby. Let me see. Can y'all see that? It's TR3 Blessings, but we going on Kissy Face Lip Gloss. Kissy Face Lip Gloss, and this is a baby. I think she's about 6 or 7. Her name is Natalia Giselle, and she is selling Kissy Face pouches, and she's selling Kissy Face Lip Gloss. Help the baby. We're gonna feature babies for the next 3 weeks. So I got 2 more babies that got their own business. The parents is pushing it, keeping it popping. So make sure y'all check her out. Her description, her information is in the description. So she's on Facebook and she's on Instagram. Help the babies out. Babies out here making business, getting their money. Mamas and daddies helping them. Help get the baby, buy some lip gloss from the baby and some pouches from the baby. She getting it in, and mama's helping her out. All of their information is on their web pages. Make sure you check them out. Make sure you patronize, share, share, share. Bless you all who have tuned in. I thank you all. I love you all. And make sure you like, you comment, share. I will be posting this up on the other platforms that I have: Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, and Melanin Book, YouTube, and the Black Tube. So those are all of my platforms that I'm on. So make sure that you do share, check it out, tell a friend. And as I always say in closing, control the narrative, keep it positive. Positive vibes only. Love you guys. Bye.